clear aim. You wanna smoke, I heard it. You talk big, all wordy, all bark, no bite. You can't win this fight. I seen your hand shake when the room got quiet. I don't need a threat, I bring it, then I write. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Tick, tick, hear that whistle, step too close, get the missile. Blood in my eyes, stealing my jaw. Say my name once, then stand by the law. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah, yeah, yeah. I don't just a crowd, I let them come. I stare here hard like a loaded drum. You keep on talking, I keep on moving. Your chest gets loud, but your legs ain't proving. You want that title, you want that crown. I take one look and I shut it down. I crash when the flow gets mean. I came in clean, let the scene pristine. Tick, tick, hear that whistle, step too close, get the missile. Blood in my eyes, stealing my jaw. Say my name once, then stand by the law. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah, 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 yeah. I don't bend, I don't break, I don't flinch, I don't fake. Every shot you throw just feeds my pace. Every lie you spit, I put back in your face. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Shout out to everybody on here from that 214 up to across the states, up to across the pond. Salute, salute, salute. Man, hold up. You're not rocking with your guy, RFD, aka Ray from Dallas. And I say, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If y'all can hear me and I sound okay, press 1 in the chat, because I'm going to keep it going if I don't. I'm going to keep it going. Shout out to Key Steele. What's poppin', homie? The beautiful Catherine, the beautiful Jordan, the beautiful Pretty Cookie, the beautiful Nefarious Shenanigans. Oh, and then I see the beautiful Classic. Hello, Classic. Shout out to Classic, too. If y'all ain't go subscribe to her, go subscribe to her. Because, man, she put this compilation together today, man. She put this compilation together, that's going into what we're talking about today. Shout out to Emily C. Dodo in the building. Shout out to the beautiful Helen Keller's Diary. She's in the building. Hello, beauties. Hello, everybody. Right? Yeah. I know my quote, right? Not my quote, but it's one of my favorite quotes of all time. From Forrest Gump. He said, "Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. So let's take this walk. But before we take this walk, man, listen, I'm gonna turn up to my favorite song because I want to give everybody a chance, please. Share this video, like the video, right? Right? Go hype my last video, share and tell a friend while I play the beautiful Pretty Cookie, Blue Curtains, right? And I'm telling you, it's gonna be a good show tonight. I'm turned up.
The wind hums low, a hollow refrain through cracked window panes. It calls my name. The clock ticks slow. its echo stays. Each moment drags, then slips away. Blue, blue curtains are hiding all my pain. Blue, blue curtains are dancing in the rain. Blue, blue curtains keep the shine far away. Blue, blue curtains won't let me escape. The walls close in, shadows stretch long.
Shadows that's long.
Night wears a mask
Night has no
where dreams don't belong.
Where dreams don't
A bird
look pretty
once
cool.
sang,
A bird was
now silent it lies.
melody.
The sky holds no
God.
stars, just clouded sighs.
Hold up, what you say?
Pains of
The
prison,
pains, the prison, the glass
eyes
cuts
wide
deep.
open,
Eyes wide
can't
open,
sleep.
yeah.
Blue, blue curtains are hiding
God.
all my pain.
Oh, Lord.
Blue, blue curtains are dancing
Or
in the
dancing
rain.
in the rain. Oh, my
Blue,
God.
blue curtains keep the shine far away. Blue, blue curtains won't let
Oh,
me
my.
escape. Oh, if I could tear 'em down, let the light pour through. But they hang like
pretty
chains,
cookie.
stitched with sorrow's hue. Every fold whispers secrets I can't erase.
Oh, wait, man. Man, oh, Lord. Man, OMG, pretty cookie. Man, if y'all ain't subscribed to that beautiful, thoughtful, like she is just simply the best. Hold up, man. If y'all not subscribed to Pretty Cookie, man, what is we doing? Man, what is we doing? Oh my God. The pains of prison, the glass cuts deep, eyes wide open, yet I can't sleep. Blue, blue curtain. Hold up, Pretty Cookie. Damn, you was the best. Shout out to KC _ Chrissy in the building. Whew. Oh, my pain. Hey, listen, man. I think a lot of these, these pathetic ass people out here need to listen to Blue Curtains, man. That'll help you get through the pathetic. This is the song of the year. This is healing. And I think all you pathetic Neanderthal pieces of shit who is just wake y'all bitch ass up. Man, we're finna play this my intro and then we're finna get started, y'all.
Truth.
He's the mirage in the rear view glass.
It's Ray from Dallas.
When you let slip past. Was he here? Was he there? Was he ever mine?
Ray from Dallas?
Just a trick played by time.
This dude is savage
Is
as
he
fuck.
real or just a dream?
What up, Ray from Dallas?
Or a laser beam? Ray from Dallas, tell me true. Are you the
He's
myth
fine.
or the man I knew?
Hi, Ray.
This appears to be a black man.
Ray from Dallas.
Let's take this walk.
Is he real or just a dream? Falling stars or a laser beam? Ray from Dallas, tell me true. Are you the myth or the man I knew?
This dude is
Savage as fuck.
I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right 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 one, yeah. I'm not the one, I'm the right one. I walking like a bird, cold look, clear aim. You want smoke, I heard it. You talk big, all wordy, all bark, no bite. You can't win this fight. I seen your hand shake when the room got quiet. I don't need a threat, I bring it, then I write, yeah. Tick, tick, hear that whistle, step too close, get the missile. Blood in my eyes, stealing my jaw. Say my name once, then stand by the law. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I don't just a crowd.
Man, shout out to you beautiful people on here. Y'all say I'm cutting out? Am I cutting out still? Let me know. Let me know if I'm cutting out. Let me know, pretty please let me know. Before we keep going, let me know if I'm cutting out. Good night. Joy and love you ends to death. Mwah. Press one. Okay, I'm good. Thank you. Thank you, Yens. Like I told everybody, right? If these pathetic motherfuckers blue curtains, they'll get over the bullshit they on right now. You see these scandalous Neanderthal bitches out here, like these motherfuckers is just out of control. Right? Out of control to the T. Crybaby ass bitches out here, man. Man, if you can't take the fucking heat, man, get the fuck out the kitchen. Let's take this walk. I'm gonna keep saying, if you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. Real talk. All that crybaby ass shit ain't working for nothing. We ain't trying to hear nothing. It's bigger fish to fry than this motherfucker, and that's real talk. And we ain't looking the other way on nothing. We ain't looking away on nothing. People put themselves in a situation. Oh, hold up. People put other people in a situation. They smile and giggles. Then when they get put in the situation, oh, it's a problem. Man, y'all need to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, man. We got Aiden Corney, a.k.a. Turtle Boy, a.k.a. The GOAT, fighting for his life. We got Richard Allen, who in jail getting tortured of his life. And what happened to him? Man, I better shut y'all bitch ass up. We don't give a fuck about y'all fucking PP. You know what a PP is? It's called a personal problem. And you could take that hoe and shove it up with a son don't sign. You fucking morons. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. I mean that, man. Man, fuck you, crybaby motherfucker. Fuck all you bastards that's in your feelings. Who gives a fuck? If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen or just shut the fuck up. Right? If you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen or just shut the fuck up. You hear me? You hear me? I hope y'all do. I hope y'all hear me loud and fucking clear. You can't take the heat. Get the fuck out the kitchen, right? I want to just, like, cause we got a lot to get into, right? Cause, you know, I heard all this silly shit, you know, out here, and it don't mean nothing. All that shit is for the fucking bird. Go cry me a river, motherfuckers. Go handle your PPs in a river while you're crying, your personal problems. We got bigger fish to fry, right? Like I said, if you can't take the heat, stay the fuck out the kitchen, man. Like, real talk. It's a bunch of birds talk to them. Like, real talk. Man, I don't give a fuck. Like, you people are just, this just show you the misery in life of motherfuckers. We got real shit happening out here, and motherfuckers crying about a boo-boo. Man, shut your bitch ass up. Shut y'all bitch asses up. And if you think I'm talking to you, and if the shoe fit, put that bitch on. Right. Because I want to remind y'all, right? Shout out to Bob of Defense's Diary. Shout out to Classic, you know, She the Truth. Let me show y'all what Richard Allen goes.
Solitary. He was in a single person cell. When you take a guy who's presumed innocent and you stick him in the most secure cell, in the most secure prison in the state of Indiana, and hole him away for 23 hours a day for 13 months. If you don't think that that's a problem, then I suggest you hole yourself up in your bathroom for 30 days and let yourself out for an hour a day to go into a 3x3 cage to talk to somebody who's ostensibly supposed to be helping you. But it turns out that that person is some kind of true crime weirdo who's a digger and was actively researching the case for the very person she's treating. Everything about what happened to Richard Allen should make your skin crawl if you live in this country. It should terrify you. It's an issue of voluntariness. That's what the confessions come down to. This isn't when you're watching an old cop show and they have the light, you know, shining in your face and the cops screaming in your face. And, you know, they have you in there for 18, 22 hours straight, no sleep, no food. They're not giving you anything to drink. This isn't that. This was far more nefarious. That's illegal. I mean, like this was something that was done in a way so that he would break mentally. And it's exactly what happened. He broke mentally.
Shout out to Mitchell Dot Samuel. He's in the building, ladies and gentlemen. It's a little big dog. Shout out to Classic, man. Y'all make sure y'all hit on her and go subscribe to her. Shout out to the beautiful Miss U.S. Lily. She's in the building. She say, hello, Huckleberry. Hello, beautiful Miss Lily. Damn, I missed you being here. Oh, you been. But I'm just glad to see you here tonight. Shout out to Lisa Lynn, Texas, in the building. Now, y'all see what Bob say? He can fucking torture. And Richard Allen. All y'all bitch ass problems. This shit that's going on out here, we got Richard Allen who been tortured in jail. We got the GOAT who facing 100 years going against the whole fucking state of Massachusetts. Everybody who got power there going against him, right? And you motherfuckers out here crying about this bitch ass shit. And man, stop playing with me. Stop playing with me, man. Man, if you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. See, this is my problem right here. You see what Bob of Defensive Diaries just said? That's what an innocent man is going through. Oh my God, Miss Lily, you know, my prayer is beautiful. And I know that you're going to have a successful surgery. Love you to death. Torture. See, this is the type of time I'm on. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm tired of You know, like I'm tired of being fucking. You know, I'm tired of playing with you bitches and you peons, man, on that other shit. We got real shit going on right here. Right? But it's just me, myself, and now that's how I got to the end on her. But I can't stand, fucking hypocrites. Right? Treated like a prisoner of war, man. Look at that. Boy, talk that shit classic. Bob is so cold. That dude is cold. Bob Marley cold. Oh yeah, you will, Miss Lily, because we're gonna all pray for you every day. Especially knowing them. Like, we got real situations like this going on. Miss Lily got to go have surgery. Right? And you got these pathetic ass peon people out here crying. Shit, shut your bitch ass. Shut your bitch ass up. You motherfuckers who crying, get out your fucking feelings. Get out your motherfucking feelings. You know, but the hypocrisy, right? Of a lot of shit that you see going on. People, they love to talk about other people. Other people talk about the back. It's a problem. Man, shut the fuck up. People want to cry about shit. Cry baby ass shit. Tired of hearing that shit, man. I don't give a fuck. Don't give a fuck. In real time. Give a fuck about that shit. Give a fuck about what's happening in injustice, fighting injustice, and corruption. We need to free Richard Allen, you fucking dumb idiots. Shout out to the beautiful 420 in the building. What's popping? Right? Getting treated like a prisoner of war, as the great Bob Marley said. Man, what is we doing? Like, is you motherfuckers out here really human beings, or y'all just fucking heartless pieces of shit? Like, real talk. Man, this diabolical. Keep saying, if you can't take the hit, stay the fuck out the kitchen. All right? Shut the fuck up. All right? Let's continue with the beautiful Andrea Burkhardt.
Then we got to Westville. So as you know, if you've followed much of the background on this case, certainly they talked about it in opening statement. Rick Allen was not held in a local county jail, as 99.999% of all pretrial detainees who are held in custody are held. He was taken to a Department of Corrections prison. He was taken to a maximum security prison. He was taken to the maximum security wing of the maximum security prison, and he was held in isolation, having not been convicted of any crime, for 13 months by himself in a cell. And so we spent the afternoon learning about what that did to Rick Allen and what that was like. And I said on this stream a couple few episodes ago, I have represented thousands of criminal defendants. And I can count on one hand the number of monsters in human skin that I've encountered among criminals, some of them serious, violent criminals. I saw more monsters in that courtroom today than I ever saw in an orange jumpsuit. And they had badges.
Oh my God. Just the agony on her face, I feel that, and I feel it every time I watch that clip. I seen more monsters in the courtroom than criminals I can count on one hand. And they all had badges. Man, what the fuck is, man? That's what I'm saying, man. I don't know, man. Like this shit out here be crazy to me, right? This shit be crazy to me. Like, look at the beautiful Andrea Burkhardt. Look how, man, she's so hurt. She is just deflated. That's what real shit going on. To you punk motherfuckers out here, right? Like, for real. Out here on other shit. Like crybaby mother setup. Man. It's the classic say, Andrea says it's the worst case and Andrea ever seen. Come on, man. What the fuck I'm talking about? You know, you could tell real motives and people intentions who really down for the cause of fighting for, and you know, injustice and corruption. You could tell, you could see, right? Because the action will be put forward, right? You know, my mom always tell me, never forget where you come from, right? Saying she always told me when I was coming up, never forget where you come from. And that's the realest stuff. But you know, only stupid fools wouldn't understand that. They forget where the fuck they come from, right? Shout out to all the real ones, and y'all know who y'all is, who really out here for this injustice and corruption that's going on, who really fighting the fight. Because that's what I'm about. Whether I got one person or the biggest crowd, I had 1,000 some people watching me when I had Lindsay Gattani on the show. I'm going to keep that same energy because I really like that. This ain't no game to me. There's a fucking man up there fucking suffering. You fucking kidding me? You got Turtle Boy going, what the fuck he going through? Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You know, it's like the brother from the USA say truth and justice, right? That's what we own over here. And shout out to all the real ones who own it. Fuck the fake ones, right? And I'm talking about you motherfuckers. You can't take the heat, stay the fuck out the kitchen. You. Real talk. Yeah, man, like you say, talking has for real, man. It's bigger shit out here going on. But people don't care, you know. You see that. People don't give a fuck. Because you see people, when this shit going on, who really, you know, in it for real, you know. Motherfuckers be having objectives and shit, be putting together game plans and shit. I'm not here for injustice and fighting corruption. I'm trying to get a game plan so I can get in where I fit in. Then, man, the fuck out of here, man. Fuck y'all. Like, real talk. For real. Now, let's keep going, man.
Out of his mind.
They messed you up so bad.
That's why he sounds comatose.
It's okay, honey. I did it. I did it, dear. Stop. I cannot stop. I've got somebody here listening to me right now, dear. No. I did it. I don't.
I'm sorry, this doesn't only sound like a false confession. This sounds like a forced confession. This feels like somebody was sitting there with a notepad and he's drugged up, and that's why he sounds like a fucking zombie. And work your way down the list. And then if there's some, other things like break up what you want to say with something that sounds semi-normal. And then back on track. I just want to say this. I just need to say that.
Man, shout out to the beautiful redacted in the building. Salute. Tell them, Mr. Lafayette, against corruption. That's it. That's all. Right. But like you say, it's like what if the shoe fit? Like I say, put that bitch on. The saying down here, we say in Texas, we talking to Texas. So if you think I'm talking to you, I'm talking to you, right? Because, famous song, I see your true colors shining through. I see your true colors. Now it's fuck you. Hold up. Man, shout out to the whole crank movement, man. Like, real talk, right? Just the whole crank movement. For accepting me, putting me on. Shout out to the beautiful classic. Man, she is the whole truth. Like, real talk got me very much informed in this case. Like, real talk. Because this is what it's about. I knew nothing about Richard Allen's case, man. And you know how fucked up that is? Because nobody gave a fuck, not saying us, right? It wasn't it ain't even the pressure. You had that bullshit ass girl shit. You had them dickhead ass man. This shit right here pisses me off. Like, real talk. Like, did you just hear Richard Allen on the phone? He said, I did it. But remember, this man is in solitary confinement in a prison, not a jail. He's innocent for being convicted, right? And they got him in them torturous situations. And he said, I can't stop, baby, because someone is right here. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? Someone right here standing by me. Straggy? And this is the type of shit that just flew in the fucking air and got lost. And it can't get lost. Because that right there is the biggest fucking object. if you can't clearly tell on that phone call, you are a fucking idiot. Right? Man, it's tough, y'all. It's tough. It's tough. It's tough. Let's keep going.
At least after someone's arrested, are coerced. There's some element of coercion. As far as I can tell, there's no coercion at all with Richard Allen.
I got somebody here listening to me right now there.
A defense expert who studies the effects of solitary confinement testified that anything over 2 weeks in solitary is basically torture. Even Westfield's warden admitted he'd never seen any inmate endure the 13 months of solitary that Richard Allen did.
You could push particular emotional pressure points and make him snap, you know?
Into anger, or to confession?
No, into a confession and into an emotional breakdown. But here's the thing, if I can make you emotionally break down, I can make you agree to anything. If anything, I can convince you that you have done something that you haven't actually done.
And we know that some of Richard Allen's confessions were false. I mean, he claimed that he had started World War III, that he shot Abby and Libby in the back, and that he had killed his entire family. All of those things provably false.
Right, it's not law enforcement being overly harsh or cruel with him, trying to get him to confess. It's clear that he's volunteering this information.
Man, shout out to the beautiful Sunshine. Who is Sunshine? Who is Sunshine? Oh, that's Melissa. Thank you. Let me turn up for you, Bobo. Man, shout out to the beautiful Melissa in the building for sending them. I'm calling her Sunshine. She sent me sent Sunshine for 200 Jews. Man, thank you so very much. Thank you so very much. And anybody else want to support the channel? I said Cash Out, Venmo, Super Chats, help go a long way. Cause like I'm in it to win it with this injustice and corruption, right? Like, and I'm trying to start. My first time was a great experience going down there to the case in Frisco where Carmelo Anthony was convicted, right? And I was able to not get in the court, but I was outside, right, all in the mix, talking to both sides, very unbiased. And this is what I love this, and this is a real fight. Like boxing is a real fight that I cover, but this is a real fight too. This is bigger than fucking boxing or anything, right? I'm still gonna cover boxing, but this is bigger than that. This is a real fight. Man, I'm so, hold up. See, when I heard, just stupid shit come out of people's mouth and say, like them people on there, oh, he wasn't coerced. This is the proof he wasn't coerced. Okay, you didn't eat 15 turkeys. Your belly lying to us, and we ain't seeing what we see. You didn't eat 15 turkeys. Are you kidding me? The nerve of that guy who looked like he can't even run 10 feet without being out of breath to say, no debate that this dude won't cut her. Are you fucking kidding me? Thank you, Melissa. Yeah, it is, but it was a good, and I ain't gonna lie to you, because I went that day. The next day, it was a conviction. So, yeah. It's definitely cases coming up here and other places. I'm having opportunity to be able to go check out. Definitely don't do that. Like real talk. But let me hear this clip again.
At least after someone's arrested, are coerced. There's some element of coercion. As far as I can tell, there's no coercion at all with Richard Allen.
I've got somebody here listening to me right now, dear.
A defense expert who studies the effects of solitary confinement testified that anything over 2 weeks in solitary is basically torture. Even Westfield's warden admitted he'd never seen any inmate endure the 13 months of solitary that Richard Allen did.
You could push particular emotional pressure points and make him snap, you know?
Into anger, into auto-confession.
No, into a confession and into an emotional breakdown. Because here's the thing, if I can make you emotionally break down, I can make you agree to anything. If anything, I can convince you that you have done something that you haven't actually done.
And we know that some of Richard Allen's confessions were false. I mean, he claimed that he had started World War III, that he shot Abby and Libby in the back, and that he had killed his entire family. All of those things provably false.
Right? It's not law enforcement being overly harsh or cruel with him, trying to get him to confess. It's clear that he's volunteering this information.
This is a dude. That dude right there. All right. The overly Michelin man built no neck. Look like he swallowed a whole cow. I'm talking about a big thick one. Say the police and the investigators down there did a great job. Are you fucking serious, dude? Excuse me? The fuck was you looking at? Like, look. This is real talk. When you see and hear stupid shit like that said, that just show you motherfuckers ain't been paying attention to nothing. All right? To nothing. Shout out to the People's Court in the building. Salute. Now, look, I am not a lawyer, but I am in what you call the _Esquire School of Law, to where I'm getting better and, stuff like whoopie whoop. Like when it comes to, this type of work, right? And understanding, right? Like, and this overly obsessed blob said the police didn't do what? You stupid fool. They didn't do what? They put a freaking innocent man on pretrial in a fucking prison in solitary confinement. And did you just hear what the fuck they said? 2 weeks in jail in solitary confinement can break you emotionally and break you completely, right? But you dirty bastards, right? Yeah, shout out to Tom CPU. You dirty bastards. What was it? How long was he there? A year? And look, he was in there for like 4 months, Classic, or anybody else. But before they got a confession, like real time, shout out to people with class. You say Indiana scares me too. Yeah, Indiana and Massachusetts, but you know what? We ain't finna let that shit defeat. Cause I was saying that same shit about Massachusetts. Man, I ain't finna let that fucking shit defeat me, man. I'm gonna be in Massachusetts. Yeah, I feel like a microcosm of what happened all over the country. So 5 to 6 months, right? 5 to 6 months, y'all. Think about this, my people, right? They just told y'all, well, it's against the law to have them in there like 15 days, right? So in 2 weeks in there, you emotionally broke down. So y'all see how much they broke him down, but before they even let his wife get a visit or hear him on the phone, and he confessed. Did you hear the beautiful lady that on there said this dude said he was in World War III or something? Are you fucking kidding me? Man, this ain't no fucking game. So you in your feelings about the internet, and crybaby ass shit. We got real shit going on, bro. If you can't take the hit, get your bitch asses out the fucking kitchen, right? Cause this is the type of time we on. Real talk. It happened to Richard Allen. Everybody out here don't think this shit can happen to us. Me, you, and you. Are you kidding me? Man, man, stop playing with me. Man, fuck y'all feelings. That time CPU is a shit though. Nah, real talk. Shout out to all the boots on the ground. I just say all boots on the ground because I don't want to miss nobody. Y'all know who y'all is. And all the boots on the ground who ride for Richard Allen, and every boots on the ground who riding for injustice and corruption. Shout out to all the cranks, man. Salute to the cranks. Man, they the truth over there. Shout out to Bugs and Keith and everybody over there, all the cranks. That's where I be at. Right? Like, and I don't never want to admit that. Watch me to Classic. Make sure you send me the link because I be doing a lot of shit. Send me the link so I can hurry up and get that. I don't want to miss the beautiful Bugs and Keith. They are the truth, man. Drop that link in there so everybody can go subscribe to them. Who are a Classic, man. We're not playing. We on some hashtag Free Ricky over there. Like I say, I'm proud to be a crank. Shout out to T Money. Yeah, did. Richard Allen. It's past dirt, right? You can't even name the name of what them Indiana cocksuckers. And what's they bitch ass name again? Right? What's their bitch ass name again? Them fucking investigators down there. Right? Like, bro, man, I'm telling you, I'm glad to be, like, I'm telling you, we finna go do it and we own it. Man, y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to Bugs. Y'all look. Like, please, everybody, please, y'all. Go subscribe real quick. I'm going to take a 60-second break. Go subscribe, please.
I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right 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 one, yeah. I'm not the one, I'm the right one. I walking like a bird, cold look, clear aim. You wanted smoke, I heard it. You talk big, all wordy, all bark, no bite. You can't win this fight. I seen your hand shake when the room got quiet. I don't need a threat, I bring it, then I write. Yeah. Tick, tick, hear that whistle, step too close, get the missile. Blood in my eyes, stealing my job. Say my name once, then stand by the law. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one.
Man, hold up, man. I'm not the one. I'm the right one. Like real talk, that's how we coming. We riding and we cranking. You hear me? Real talk, man. I hope yeah, that's horse face. Oh man, that fucking peon piece of, oh man. What that cock, boy, I don't worry. I'm telling you, we don't do a 3-hour show. I got to go over all that again. But I'm telling y'all, the spot to be to get the best information is over there. It's pinned at the bottom. And that's Bugs and Keith. Man, y'all got to make sure y'all go subscribe to them, man. They really like that. And the cranks over there, they really like that. And y'all know my noodles ain't right, so I just mix right in. And I'm talking about my noodles ain't right about fight, because we gonna fight for injustice and corruption. Oh, fuck no. Hey, look. Damn, I know you ain't on Twitter. Email it to me. Shout out to the beautiful South a lot in the bit. I'm so sorry, beautiful Helen Keller. I'm so sorry. Please email it to me. I've been running around with these kids, getting to it, taking people around because cousin having a baby shower tomorrow. So, man, hold up. And hold on, oh, I go the beautiful, pretty Cookie. I go the best. She's the best. And it ain't nothing. She the, like, to me, she is the best. Ain't no trying to say no competition on nothing because we all in it together. I'm just saying, she the best. That girl is so talented. And I ain't gonna lie, the new intro she made for me is like, I guess you could say I'm biased, but I don't think I'm biased. It's the best shit popping. I'm not the one. I'm the right one. But that's how amazing she is, because y'all know I be on her saying, I'm not the one, I'm the right one. Look what she did with that. Oh my. Oh, can we give her a big old motherfucking hand clap for that? Can y'all throw up some hand claps for her? Amazing. Man, shout out to all the people that's on X, right? Say, you motherfuckers need to hit that link and come over here and subscribe to the channel. Right? God damn. Come over here. Where we at? We over here. You know, we ain't doing none of the other stuff unless you being racist or something like that. We ain't doing nothing. You come over here and talk how you feel. Just know what's coming, because we got some real people over here who don't play. You know, they gonna comment and show you how they coming, boy. Oh, love. But yeah, man, that link at the bottom right there, man. Y'all gotta go subscribe to Bugs and Keith, man. And y'all gotta go over there and thug, man. I can't wait for that next show. We also hashtag free Ricky. I'm a crank. You better gotta know that, Jack. Ask about, man, I'm so, like, real talk. And we ain't playing this serious business to me. You know, I say, you know, like, to keep stuff funny and stuff like that and like whoop-de-whoop. But this is serious to me. You know, I don't give a fuck about, you know, other shit when it's real shit out here that's going on. Richard Allen is fucking suffering in the hand of horse face. That piece of shit. I forgot what the fuck did that bastard say. Don't worry, don't nobody even tell me. So we gonna have that together. I could talk shit. I don't even need to know what Horseface said. Cause I'm gonna get all that shit lined back up again because like this fucking despicable bitch you know, like with the professor in Purdue, like shout out to the lawyer, right? Like was putting the what was that called? It's like a motion that came out. Like I said, y'all, a motion came out. The famous, I can't think of, y'all know what I'm talking about though. Right, yeah, the hidden professor from Purdue, right? And as soon as the motion come out where they hitting them with it, right? Your Turco, they hitting them with the fact, oh, the Horseface come up with Turco. Oh man, what a freaking coincidence. Don King voice, only in America, only in America. Yeah, the Frank motion. Shout out to Classic and Redacted. That's the type of shit that happened. Only in America. Only in America. All of a sudden, oh, he pops to the light. They told him about cuz that was overseas who they went and could have talked to. Right? But what Horseface Holman do? You know, the cocksucker just fucking looked the other way. Pathetic fuck you. And you got, you know, just the ignorance of people, especially motherfucker look like he swallowed 20 turkeys. Talking about you can't tell that the police coerced him. He really confessed. Yeah. Just like the last time you seen your penis. She was a baby. Fucking extra built Michelin man built motherfucker. What the fuck do you mean? You got a police blind. Look what they fucking put him through, dummy. Yeah, Doug Carter. Oh yeah, that piece of shit, Doug Carter. That bitch gonna tell us if you don't like how we doing the investigation, get the fuck out of America, basically. With that piece of fucking shit in Carter said. Leave America. You know, good sons of a bitch. The woman or whoever you guys should have left your bitch ass a long time ago. Man, this is worse than dirty, ladies and gentlemen. This is worse than cruel torture and any other horrific name you could think what is happening right now, each second that fucking goes by to Richard Allen. Man, let's go to the next clip. I'm sorry, y'all.
We heard from the Director of Behavioral Health for the Indiana Department of Corrections. Dr. Deanna Dwenger testified that Richard Allen was diagnosed with serious mental illness and also determined to be gravely disabled around the time of his confessions. She also said, according to DOC rules, inmates diagnosed with those mental health issues are only supposed to be kept in solitary confinement for up to 30 days. Allen was kept in solitary confinement for much longer than that, including the time period leading up to and after his diagnosis. Dr. Dwenger acknowledged.
I have to stop that. Did y'all hear that? The head, whatever doctor said, he was diagnosed with mental illness way before. Shout out to Classic. She put this together and I'm just playing it piece by piece. She is the woman behind the masterpiece. Thank you, Classic. Did y'all hear that? I mean, what the fuck type rabbit hole earth is we living in? Shout out to the beautiful Ruth in the building. I'm sorry if I ain't see you come here, Ruth. I had to stop that because this shit is just fucking unbelievable. Remember, every second that tick, we don't know what the fuck going on with Richard Allen. Are you fucking kidding me? Let's play the clip now.
We heard from the Director of Behavioral Health for the Indiana Department of Corrections. Dr. Deanna Dwanger testified that Richard Allen was diagnosed with serious mental illness and also determined to be gravely disabled around the time of his confessions. She also said, according to DOC rules, inmates diagnosed with those mental health issues are only supposed to be kept in solitary confinement for up to 30 days. Allen was kept in solitary confinement for much longer than that, including the time period leading up to and after his diagnosis. Dr. Dwanger acknowledged that is toxic for someone with mental health conditions.
Facilities must evaluate, treat, and absent narrow exceptions, remove the inmate from solitary once SMI or significant instability is confirmed. Failure to act can lead to lawsuits or unconstitutional conditions. These steps are not discretionary once decompensation is documented. They are required by current IDOC policies, and it cited it, in federal constitutional standards for the most current facility. So yeah, they were legally obligated to do something about it.
And there was a lawsuit, the IPASS lawsuit.
Yeah.
And it was a settlement. It settled, and that's where those rules were laid out.
How did they get around it?
Like, they just ignored it. They just didn't. What do you mean? They just ignored it? Well, they pretended like it didn't exist. They didn't give a shit.
Let me ask you, the timing of the confessions has always been important to me. And so you got an individual who's taken to prison, and he's in confinement by himself. He's got this dependency on his wife specifically, I believe, and now he's separated from her. He's in a situation that he's not familiar with, that he's lost, and he's also lost his, I'll say, lifeline, I guess, for lack of better words. He also, in the process, tells his family that he finds Jesus. So he finds something to lean on, something to rely on, and he starts to read the Bible. And he in my opinion, he realizes that part of giving yourself to Jesus is repenting your sins, or at least admitting your sins. Tell me about what your thoughts are about the timing of the confessions, that the confessions happen after those things.
In this harsh environment, Dr. Walla controlled all aspects of Allen's life, including whether he got bedding, clothes, meal items, books, personal items, and utensils. Privileges were contingent on pleasing her. Whether Walla had ill intent is irrelevant. It is what Allen thought and what solitary confinement did to him or would do to many of us. After confessing to Walla on May 3rd, he asked for his property back, and she indicated she needed more consistency.
That's something I knew.
This is fucking sickening. Yeah. This is unbelievable. Right? I'm sorry, y'all. It hurt me to look at this, but I have to listen to this again because I can't believe what I'm hearing. That's why I tell all you sucker soft ass motherfuckers out here on the internet, you know, if you can't take the heat, get the fuck out the kitchen. Get your bitch ass out the kitchen. There's real shit going on. Listen, motherfucker.
We heard from the Director of Behavioral Health for the Indiana Department of Corrections. Dr. Deanna Dwanger testified that Richard Allen was diagnosed with serious mental illness and also determined to be gravely disabled around the time of his confessions. She also said, according to DOC rules, inmates diagnosed with those mental health issues are only supposed to be kept in solitary confinement for up to 30 days. Allen was kept in solitary confinement for much longer than that, including the time period leading up to and after his diagnosis. Dr. Dwanger acknowledged that is toxic for someone with mental health conditions.
Facilities must evaluate, treat, and absent narrow exceptions, remove the inmate from solitary once SMI or significant instability is confirmed. Failure to act can lead to lawsuits or unconstitutional conditions. These steps are not discretionary once decompensation is documented. They are required by current IDOC policies, and it cited it, in federal constitutional standards for the most current facility. So yeah, they were legally obligated to do something about it.
And there was a lawsuit, the IPASS lawsuit.
Yeah.
And it was a settlement. It settled, and that's where those rules were laid out.
How did they get around it?
They just ignored it. They just didn't. What do you mean? They just ignored it? Well, they pretended like it didn't exist. They didn't give a shit.
Let me ask you, the timing of the confessions has always been important to me. And so you got an individual who's taken to prison, and he's in confinement by himself. He's got this dependency on his wife specifically, I believe, and now he's separated from her. He's in a situation that he's not familiar with, that he's lost, and he's also lost his, I'll say lifeline, I guess, for lack of better words. He also, in the process, tells his family that he finds Jesus. So he finds something to lean on, something to rely on, and he starts to read the Bible. And he in my opinion, he realizes that part of giving yourself to Jesus is repenting your sins, or at least admitting your sins. Tell me about what your thoughts are about the timing of the confessions, that the confessions happen after those things.
In this harsh environment, Dr. Walla controlled all aspects of Alan's life, including whether he got bedding, clothes, meal items.
Listen. Did you hear that stupid fucking fool with them glasses on that look like his edge up is in the back of his, in the middle of his fucking head, talking about that he realized he found Jesus? What? Then he had these Did you see y'all? And redacted. I'm gonna get I don't want to play that tonight, but trust me, I'm getting everything. We're gonna have more. On this soon to come. Trust me, classic is the truth. Oh my God, this stupid idiot. So you telling me he getting tortured? That they had him in there for 2 weeks. We know he mentally ill. They torture him, no contact. So they keep him in there for 5 to 6 months to where he's really mentally fucked up. And you, plaster face ass dude, said he found his coming to Jesus moment. The timing adds up. I can't make this up. Signs of psychosis. Doctor say we learned from the docs his actual treatment, but there were God to us running around months before we found out about his confession. The prosecutor, yup, they kept it hid. Like I want y'all to understand what we heard earlier, right? Because I can't. And what I've been known in the last month and so, I've really been digging into this. And I apologize to all the cranks, but I'm back on it. Right. Takes 2 weeks in solitary confinement. And remember, Bob Marley also mentioned in one of the videos, what not Bob Marley, it was this other dude said, they emotionally break you down. What Bob Marley say? Or somebody else say, 2 weeks, past 15 days. Like y'all heard what they said. My mind is going right now. 15 days is, you can't, that's against the law. That he was broke in 14 days, right? And look, 6 months. Remember, he was so he was so happy to talk. Look, I'm gonna go back to this call. Look how happy he is to talk to his wife. This is 5 to 6 months of getting broke
out of his mind.
They messed you up so bad.
That's why he sounds comatose.
It's okay, honey. I did it. I did it, dear. Stop. I cannot stop. I've got something here listening to me right now, dear. No, I did it. I don't.
I'm sorry. This doesn't only sound like a false confession. This sounds like a forced confession.
It's not just a false confession. It's a forced confession. Remember, and we're gonna bring all this back to I could talk about this for years until Free Richard Allen, right? I want y'all to think about the things like the beautiful Andrea Burkhardt that I played in my previous videos and other video. She said, you know, of them telling them this not gonna be good for your wife and your daughter. So, oh, my bad. Shout out to the beautiful Miss Jessica in the building, and thank you very much, beautiful lady, for your services for this country. Yeah, like think about this, y'all. They was whooping his ass. You got to know they was beating him up. You got to know, what's the guy name from Nick Starro? Had the lights on him 24/7, right? Right? They probably waking him up every 10 minutes. He fall asleep. They let him sleep for 2 minutes, wake him up screaming, yelling, or what? Just think about all the horrific things they did to him for them 5 or 6 months. And all that stuff, he took that. But the main thing that really made this man go nuts and was willing to do and say anything is his wife and his daughter. Because they fucking made him believe, motherfucker, if you don't do this, we're gonna do your wife and I guarantee, and forgive me, y'all, but I guarantee y'all, they said, you rotten piece of shit, if you don't do this, we're gonna do this and even worse to your bitch ass wife and your bitch ass daughter. I guarantee you, they were saying every name in the book. And forgive me, y'all, I was just giving y'all examples because I don't think that his wife is but I guarantee y'all they told it to him. And they probably even said more horrific stuff than that. If y'all agree with me, press 1. If not, press 2. Before we continue, if you agree that they was threatening him and saying that they were going to do his wife and this little girl and saying all the things that could happen, if y'all agree with me, press 1. If not, press 2. It's okay. Oh, Salvador, don't worry. Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me hold up. Y'all know how he coming. The general in it. He said, I'm on that bullshit again. Man, shout out to the General MC, one of the best in the business, right? Mr. Rookie of the Year. And it's not close. Man. Hold up. Shout out to the General. Real talk. No, listen, this ain't no Helen Keller moment, but y'all know what is that he is killing me softly. So is that what KMS mean? And you said, by the way, my boyfriend BDO loves this channel, right? Shout out to BDO. Tell him we love him for loving this channel. Salute. Man, y'all know the MC, antenna, Mr. Antenna people, like boy say, that's some of the funniest shit too. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. Helen Keller. I think like one of my blunders of the year with Kyle, me having antenna problems. Shit. Oh, I can't wait to go. I think that one might be competing with you. Well, Kazi funny as hell, boy. And that's why you see how great he is. And, you know, how he, man, Kazi is so funny. Because the way I used to read them comments when he breaking down the video and speaking in this third person. Man, who does it better? Nobody. Kurt Minahan, I don't even know who that is. I don't even know who that is. But salute to him. Man, y'all, look, I can't wait to go get all of them because I done made a lot. Y'all know the GO got Ratchet Madness. My shit gonna be Blunder Madness. For me, like, oh man. Oh man. So, hey, man. Some funny shit. But like I just had to say that the general came in, so y'all know how I'm coming. They say somebody played. Man, the general is the best, man. And if y'all ain't subscribed to him, go subscribe to the general, man. MC Kazi G. Man, dude is amazing. Now, like I say, I just hate the crybaby whiny shit, like y'all see on there say, man, you can't get the fuck out the kitchen. I just hate the hypocrisy we see, right? Right, the hypocrisy. Right? You give it, but you can't take it. Oh, it's cool when you do it. It's a problem when I do it. Man, stop it. Stop. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. Like, look. Did you hear that phone call? I'm not gonna play it again. Like I got to get the full show and everything. That's gonna be soon. But did you hear that phone call? I got somebody standing next to me. I can't. Why? Because they probably got me wet, and if I say something, they gonna shock me with probably an electric thing they got in their hand or something. Just imagine all the tools they used. Let's go to the next clip. I'm sorry, y'all.
Something I knew nothing about with the whole Walla thing. It's shocking. It is just shocking.
And so I agree with you, Nick. Like, to me, that just adds more, it adds more validity to these confessions in terms of, the argument against that, I guess, is that he was tortured and psychotic, and therefore he couldn't make, right? Because he couldn't discern reality. Mm-hmm. That he couldn't provide a true confession. I mean, that's the argument. Although, as I point out all the time, if you look at the window of his so-called psychosis, which in and of itself is questionable, as you know, there are questions about whether he was faking it or malingering, which everyone in all the guards, right, even his therapist felt like he was probably malingering to some degree.
Like, I actually see people making comments that he was malingering, which means faking it. There are people that actually exist on the world, in this planet, in social media. They're like, oh, well, he was faking eating his own feces. He was trying to make himself seem crazy.
And those are what we call non-critical thinkers.
Dr. Polly Westcott told jurors that she met with Allen in prison to conduct a series of psychological exams on him. And she also reviewed prison videos and phone calls Allen made while in prison to help her write a 127-page report with a detailed set of conclusions. Among those, Richard Allen suffered from major depressive disorder and psychosis during the time period that he confessed to killing Abby and Libby. And she said he was not faking or exaggerating his mental health problems at that time. That contradicts reports from some prison officials who said they think Allen was making up his mental condition to make it simply appear he was crazy.
It's important
to make it simply appear he was crazy. But Bob Marley said it best. They said he was malingering the situation. I'm not finna act like I knew what the hell malingering meant until I heard Bob say it. He said fake it. I'm finna start using it. See how you learn stuff every day. He said, you basically, this ain't his words. I'm just saying, he said, basically, you a stupid fucking fool if you believe that. You's a stupid fucking fool. Like, he's malingering, eating his own shit. Are you fucking... And they making him eat his own shit, y'all. 5 to 6 months. They show you how strong Richard Allen was. You heard what the lady said. She viewed everything. He was psychosis and had all this before that. So everything they put him through, just think how it made him after that. These stupid fucking cocksucking Indiana fucking pieces of shit. This is fucking atrocious. Man, this can't be real, but it's real. What the fuck type earth is we living on? But this shit is just acceptable with all the shit in different pieces, man. Fucking Elvis dude. You know, the fucking dude in prison who tried to tell him that they confessed, the dude who they found, the rest, God rest their souls, Abby and Libby on his property. Man, you fucking kid. The girl, what was the woman? I can't forget her name, but she gave the first fucking sketch, and the fucking other dude said, "Oh, I'm gonna disregard the first." We basically fuck the first sketch. They said, fuck the first sketch. Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, they also said, fuck the 4 or 5 girls who said, and then the first sketch, he was young and he's 29. And they also said, fuck the girls who they say, seen what appeared to be that first sketch. Oh, it was also a motherfucker who I forgot his name, but we're going to have everything lined up tomorrow, right? Right, but he was went to jail because he was doing pornography of kids on something, right? And then when they asked the bitch ass whatever his fucking label is in there, we can't talk about that. The fuck you mean you can't talk? Was Libby and Abby associated with him? Oh, we don't want to get no information on you, piece of shit. But if we don't like how you run the investigation, leave America, man, fuck you. This shit right here break my fucking heart. Like I say, that's why I say, you have these Me Too ass bitch ass women out there, right? Oh, they do women like this, they do women like this. What about the fucking man? Look how Richard Allen done. Who's the fucking attention on him? When you Me Too bitches hollering for him and you see all this fucking evidence, but your Me Too bitches want to cry. Shut your bitch ass up talking to me. Keegan Kline. Who was that again? Classic. The MC scale. Greg Ferrance. That's the police, right? Who if I'm wrong, but I think that's the police you're talking about, who mysteriously they say, oh, somebody came and popped him. Man, this is a fucked up. Like, y'all, this is fucked up. But you got these Me Too bitches out here telling me women get done. Like, what the fuck about man? What about a man in Richard Allen who served our fucking country? You pathetic Me Too bitches. Serving our country is worth more than anything else somebody ever did. Fuck what you talking about. Everybody know I'm country first, and when it comes to our veterans around the world, I don't play. I don't give a fuck who you don't play with no veteran unless you're a dirty, crooked piece of shit, like that fucking horseface Holman was. Gross. Yeah, kill broad daylight. Right? Oh, how did that happen? You know what I'm saying? Sure. Oh, that just happened out of nowhere. Oh, that because he was uncovering they bitch ass shit. Oh, this is diabolical, y'all. But oh, these Me Too bitches talking about, oh, this man, shut the fuck up. Shut y'all bitch ass up. Shut the fuck up. I don't give a fuck about you. Oh, pathetic Me Too bitches, you know, who lonely as fuck. Man, let me just shut your bitch ass up, man. Real talk. Like, I'm country first for real, bro. And when I talk about our veterans, like, do you understand we wouldn't be able to say the earth is our turf if it wasn't for these veterans? Right, well, I tell y'all about our veterans, they the gold standard. They is the epitome of what everybody should be, because it takes a special type of individual to do what they do, and I stand on that. And I always tell everybody, if you got it, right, you see a veteran out eating or something, don't even worry. You see him with a shirt, a hat on, a shirt. If it say veteran, don't even ask him Miss Day that. Just go say, pay for your meal. If you see somebody outside with a veteran, say thank you for your services. Yeah, I've been in the mortgage business, and I'll tell this story all the time. And this is what hurt me so fucking bad. Like, you know, veterans who serve our country, they shouldn't have to pay a fucking tax in life, right? They shouldn't have to pay. If you serve our country, you shouldn't have to pay a fucking tax in life. And I say that and I mean that with everything in me. And you have our veterans, right, who, like I say, are the gold standard, who are the epitome, right? They be disabled, right? And don't you know, it take them more years and to get on full disability to world. They don't have to pay no taxes. Ain't that a bitch? They put their suit on and they love our country so much. They got a whole family here who they probably will never see again. And God rest all the soul to the veterans who lost their life serving this country. And we putting them through it, man. Man, if you see a veteran out there, man, they just want to hear a thank you, man. And if you can do that, don't play with me with no veteran. Don't even play with me. Like, I don't even like a motherfucker to make jokes unless you talk about a fucking piece of shit horse face Holman. I think that bitch served, but I think they told me he was dishonorably discharged. I think. Like, this shit bothers the fuck out of me, bro. Remember, they came out veteran, right? They do our veteran like this. America, only in America? Do y'all see? They do our veteran like this who served our country. When you see they got bullshit ass fucking evidence that you could, fucking take a baby who just came out the womb to see that it's bullshit. Man, this got me mad, bro. Like, angry as fuck. That's why I'm committed. You can't take the heat, get your bitch ass out the kitchen, because we got bigger shit out here to do. Man, remember every second that go by. We don't know what the fuck happened to Richard Allen, man. Stop playing with me, man. Everybody need to pray for that man, bro. Yeah, Patrick Westphal and Brad Holder were this under discharge or lied to get out. Yeah, fuck them. Yep. Let me go to this clip, y'all.
To know that his psychosis occurred during a very limited window. You only need one confession. Let's grant the defense the fact that he's totally psychotic. He's divorced from reality. So let's take away a 2-week window when he's psychotic. The question is, are there confessions outside of that window of time where he's not psychotic? And the psychiatrist and his therapist are documenting he's not psychotic, right? The answer is yes. He's confessing over a period of well over a year, right? He's confessing outside of that psychotic window. That's the thing I don't understand. Like, people keep saying, well, he was psychotic. Well, no, he wasn't. Even if I grant you that he was psychotic during that window of time, you're still going to have to explain to me when he's not psychotic and he's not in that window, why is he confessing? Why is he confessing? And why aren't those valid?
He's there being observed, eating his own waste, his feces, okay? Who would do that? A person who's experiencing a psychotic break.
I mean, it feels like there's none. It feels more like it's like, well, if you think he's faking it, then he must be faking it because you feel that.
Incapable.
So I feel
Human
like,
beings,
so let's
13 months incapable of faking.
You can't trust somebody who's eating their own feces. That's the bottom line.
This happened to an innocent man. He was not convicted when this sort of torture was going on in solitary confinement for more than a year. Taunted, mocked by the guards, didn't have access to his attorneys. It was insane. And this is happening in the United States of America.
And this is happening in the United States of America. Now look. Let me play the first part of this again.
To know that his psychosis occurred during a very limited window. You only need one confession. Let's grant the defense the fact that he's totally psychotic. He's divorced from reality. So let's take away a 2-week window when he's psychotic. The question is, are there confessions outside of that window of time where he's not psychotic? And the psychiatrist and his therapist are documenting he's not psychotic, right? The answer is yes. He's confessing over a period of well over a year, right? He's confessing outside of that psychotic window.
Man, shut the fuck up. You stupid fucking fuck. Now, you see the lies, right? The delusion. Right? The delusion. And the lies by this shit this fucking, whatever the fuck he is reporting on this case. You see the facts come up as the cocksucker is talking. All right? And, he say this happened well after. Oh, my. So let me ask you this. You look in the mirror and you probably really think you Leonardo DiCaprio or something, don't you? You got to. Because the ignorance of the pig shit that's coming out of his mouth, the lies, clear cut, no debating, and he's saying it with confidence. What is we doing? And what could say? And this is happening in the United States. Like I say, in my Don King voice, only in America, only in America. Man, what is this? Yeah. Quiet guy. Yeah, hold on. Let me get to this last. They finna tell you. Like, I think Bob gonna hit it best, right?
If you're a serious person and if you care about the health of our judicial system and our criminal justice system in this country, you should care about this. Yeah. Like put aside everything else. Put aside the facts of the case and just think about if we think that that's okay. What was done to him was a war crime.
Yeah.
Like unequivocally, if we treated prisoners of war the way that they treated Richard Allen, those are absolute war crimes.
Yeah.
And this is a guy, again, who I'm going to say was presumed innocent.
You know, even in situations where Guantanamo Bay, the military is trying to use the excuse of not being U.S. persons or U.S. citizens, and yet that still got outlawed and banned, doing things just like this. Just solitary, literally just solitary like this was outlawed and banned. And it's just like this. And that's for non-U.S. persons, non-U.S. citizens. This is a U.S. person, U.S. citizen.
Yeah.
The humanity of this, the torture that this man is going through, and the everlasting scars that will be in his mind, his wife's mind, his kid's mind. For what? Because you needed to get somebody? Gotta find the boogeyman? And then you all screwed up so many times, it's like, well... Or is this a cover for something else? Is this a cover for somebody else? What the hell? I mean... You know, the guy who was... The predator guy who was going after one of the girls and said he was going to meet her there that day. Took you several years to arrest him on completely unrelated charges. And then Ron Logan died. Despite all of that. So let's go get the CVS pharmacy tech with no history and no evidence against him. Seems legit.
Oh. Powerful. Let's go get the CVS tech with no history of nothing against him. Oh, the predator. Did you find yours? Oh, but nothing comes of that. Oh, that was his name, Ron Logan, right? He was the one who Abby and Libby and God rest they saw their lifeless bodies was found on. Are you kidding me? Man, this is diabolical. This is the worst shit I've seen. This is the worst shit I've seen. And the thing is exactly what Bob Marley said, but he said, if you think this is malingering, you definitely a fucking idiot. I'm saying them words in context of what I took it as. Man, Holman and Leland. And then you got that fake ass, what's that dude name? That fake ass fucking Matthew McConaughey fucking was he whoever the fuck is not Nick? That's his fucking name. Piece of shit up there, man. You know, remember y'all remember about everything, right? Remember they say the DNA that was found in one of the girls, it was found in them. They didn't test the other people, and also their parents didn't want to test it because guess what? They say it came from a washing machine. Is that what they said, classic? A washing machine. You know, remember Elvis and the other piece of shit dude that they was putting up the pictures and stuff on Facebook. What the fuck is that shit called? Man, one might go to bed about the album because I'm fucking mad about this shit. Remember the hurls that was found? You know, because it was this, that fucking, the fuck name was that shit? Classic. They called that fake, because they said what they were doing were people who were fantasizing on that. It wasn't no real white extremist. What that really, who was really doing it? It was some malingering fucking people. Shout out to the beautiful Dolby Killers. Right? What's that name I'm thinking about? Yeah, Fanboy. But what was the name of that? Like they prayed to him. What was the name of it? Yeah, Odin. You know, they was fanboys who did that. They would the real stuff, and I promise y'all, we don't have all the detail and more. Today your birthday, Kazi? I mean, I'm sorry. Shout out to Dolby. I apologize. I forgot you. Thank you, dude. I'm sorry. If I said beautiful, I didn't mean that because, it's, 98% women on here, right? And the man get blamed for everything. Oh, the man, or it's 98% women in this community. Shut the fuck up. I apologize about that. My bad, Toby. My bad. My bad. My bad. Ron Logan dead. The people in prison, dude said, they said this had it wrote down. Oh, nothing out of that. But they gonna mess with this dude. He told his wife that he was out there earlier. And his wife told, hey, call the police. Sandy told him, call the beautiful Sandy. She said, I think that's her name. Correct me if I'm wrong. Call the police and tell them that you were there. He did the right thing. And this is what the fuck he get, bro. Because I do be messing up when I say that classic. Think about that. This tied into the goal because, like I said, this all go into what the video is about because it's about to go today. Shout out to Attorney Larry Form. Hello, everybody. Love that dude right there. He's the truth. Oh, Kathy. Why did I say Sandy? I'm sorry. Shout out to the beautiful Kathy. Right. Hey, do the right thing. Oh, yes, babe, I do the right thing. Remember when you had Horseface Holman in there interrogating him? He like, what the fuck is you talking about? And remember you had what's the cuz name? Sergio. Man, excellent breakdown. We don't have all that. Sergio broke it down, who was actually fucking in the business and could tell that this dude was leading and doing all this other shit. Then you had this other dude, I forgot, fuck his name, is bald-headed ass dude, think he fucking important. Just on there thinking, I could talk articulate. Fucking white dude, I can't think of that fucking dude name. I could talk so articulate to make you talk about his body like a body language, some elephant nuts down your throat. Dummy. Oh, yeah. Man, imagine if he was in Indiana. It's all right, though. We got the army now. We need all of us. It's all for one and one for all. You hear me? And we here. Right? And shout out to the GO, right? Because we're going to play Larry Foreman in a minute. But this happened like 2 days ago on this Bus Stop Live where he started telling us about this.
Here's, I am going to, is it up? Let's see. Nope. Still not there. It's up, but there's no image of it. Like they don't have our motion. It's fucking good. I want to read it. It's like we filed it on goddamn Thursday. Anyone could probably just call the court and get a copy of it And if you just called the clerk's office, I'm sure they'd send you a copy of it. But yeah. Anyway, is it true Good got, is that a real question? No. Good still works there. He survives this somehow. Come on. Good resigned. Good resigned like 2 days before all the Proctor messages came out, which was like a month ago. And he got decommissioned by the Post, so he can't get a new job anywhere as a cop. So don't know what he's going to do for work. But ain't going to be policing. Ain't going to be policing. That's for goddamn sure. And you just wonder, like, this is just these two, man. These are the two that, like, got caught because they happen to be covering up a murder and they were investigated by the feds. So they got them all that way. You know, how many cops, how many people out there, that isn't that scary to think about? Like, how many people out there harbor this sort of bias and are just meatheads, like pieces of shit, and then they get a gun and a badge. Like, people forget that. Like, cops are just people, man. There's a lot of great cops, a lot of really good people, you know, do it by the books, ethical, moral, all that stuff. And then there's Michael Proctors. There's people like that.
You know, go. It's scary. No, it ain't scary. It's fucking terrifying. Right? This fucking corrupt ass state down there. Beautiful people down there. I know it is. And I know the perception just make it fucked up down there, but I know it's not all like that. So don't take it like that. But it's a fucked up state down there when it comes to injustice and corruption, right? And the bigots, right? The bigots. You know, like the GOAT dropped that today about bitch ass Proctor having a fucking panic attack. You pussy. Just use the same motherfucker talking about how you want to give somebody some, let them be sleep so you can go stick them in. Man, shut your bitch ass. Panic attack. Man, you pussy. You pussy. The fucking bigot is pussy fucking Proctor with all the shit we seen in shout out to Brother Con, because I'm gonna play a little of his, then I'm gonna go to the Great Larry Foreman, because this read into the motion to compel y'all, right? That his great attorneys and Tim Bradle and Mark Bedard put out. If y'all want to see the entire thing, just go check out that video from last night, right? And make sure you hype it too. But I want to play some of the great Brother Counsel go over the bigotry, you know, and not just how they. Let's go, because it was bigotry of all races.
Proctor's communications reveal an incomprehensible degree of hatred and bias towards communities he was sworn to protect. In addition to their repulsive content, Proctor's communications disturbingly reveal the ease and comfort in which he matter-of-factly and proudly shares his raging prejudice with others. A small sample of the dozens of wildly inappropriate messages released by Reed and King follow. Proctor believes that black people are subhuman property whose only value is to serve him. He repeatedly dehumanizes a black person as it. He deems it acceptable for white supremacists like himself to arbitrarily kill black people at will. At least twice, while an active duty MSP trooper, Proctor openly endorsed the murder of innocent, quote, N-words. On another occasion, he encouraged another law enforcement officer not to respond to a motor vehicle accident because the victim was a, quote, N-word, and it was better to, quote, let them die. In one revolting message he sent to his group of like-minded bigots, Proctor expressed his plan on, quote, tying up a N-word and dragging him from my bumper through the streets of Randolph. Now, what's he referring to? What do you think Proctor's referring to when he talks about that?
So take a look at footnote number 4. The vile message assuredly was a reference to the sickening murder of James Byrd, a black man who was chained to a vehicle by white supremacists and dragged for 3 miles in Jasper, Texas in 1998. So that's Mark's guess. Randolph, a town in Norfolk County that Proctor unfortunately knew all too well, was, according to Proctor, quote, a complete S-hole filled with N-words, no good N-words. In another message, Proctor reasoned to his fellow white supremacist friends that if, quote, you see an N-word, just kill it. Proctor embraced the random assault of black people in Canton, another town in Norfolk County. He advocated for, quote, punch a N-word day in Canton today out of retribution. Any shine you see, blast in the face. Proctor's racism is so extreme that he fantasized about being a member of the Ku Klux Klan, expressing to his friend Cookie his wish to get horses, white sheets, and burn a cross in the Arboretum. In addition to being an extreme racist, Proctor appears to be a neo-Nazi. In one repulsive anti-Semitic rant, he expressed to fellow disgraced former CPD Sergeant Sean Good his disappointment in America, which, quote, sucked because our nation's defeat of Nazi Germany, quote, ruined Adolf Hitler's plans to exterminate Jewish people. In Proctor's world, a genocidal lunatic who is probably the most reviled person in modern world history was an admirable man who was, quote, really onto something. Now look at.
Listen to that. This is the cocksucking bigot pussy who had a panic attack. He disappointed in the USA for the genocide that was did against them people by that motherfucking dude whose name start with an H. Remember, gas chambers, starvation. He disappointed in the USA. And look, he want to make a day, punch an N in the face for retribution. Right? Think about that. Think about that. Okay, now look. I'm not a lawyer. I ain't trying to be that. I can be a hood lawyer, right? The common sense lawyer, right? From the Mo_Esquire School of Law, all right? It don't take common sense, for this Alfred Hitchcock looking ass judge to see this motion to compel that his lawyers put in that was excellently written. This case should have been fucking dropped today. What the fuck is you still looking at Alfred Hitchcock? In the GOAT case, y'all know, right? They doing everything. We seem to make a motion. What is them little redacted parts that they don't want us to see? Why we can't see that? We know what a fucking bigot and piece of shit he is and a pussy cat he is. He had a panic attack. You don't know you wanted a punch of N in the face for retribution day. No, you piece of shit. You mad at USA for doing that to that H dude for the genocide he did against the Jewish people and a lot of other races that was there. Man, fuck you. That's ourselves. Like, it's like I got that. Question, I would ask the GOAT. Like this is, it's just so criminal. Like on this side, y'all, like I said, you have to be who you is, right? And I'm always who I am, right? But you tend to try to mix it. It's okay to get better, but you got to keep the formula the same. You ain't got to act like you all articulate and doing this stuff. Like I said, in the hood, common sense lawyer on the Mo_Esquire School of Law. Trust me, she let me know that. Right? because I'm very smart and intelligent, but I don't have to be a lawyer, right, to understand what's going on. This piece of shit, there's just a little of what he said. No need to play no more of that, right? Let me play this first before I get to the great Larry Foreman. Hello, everybody.
Last night on my show I talked about the struggle. You know, a lot of YouTube creators now who have kind of like jumped on the bandwagon and start with like, oh, I have 1,000 followers, I'm so fucking talented. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to earn your way to the top. That's why I did it for you. I did all the hard work. I did the heavy lifting, and then I got where I am, and you kind of became Turtle Boy adjacent, and you know, you took some like there's a lot of crossover. Like, let's be honest, some of these people, no names of course, would have 0 followers. Like if it weren't for being adjacent to me. I mean, that's not a big deal, but like I actually earned it. Like this is the olden days. They never had to do this. They never had this. Just look at this masterpiece. Look at that.
Man, Goat Talk 101. We riding with you, Go. That's Goat Talk 101. I said this last night. That's not cocky. That's not arrogant. That's letting the truth, y'all know how I say truth, TRUF, come to the power, and the power come to the truth. Stop playing with me. Where's the lies? Where's the lies? Like real talk, where's the lies? Let me play this again, because that's not cocky, that's not arrogant, that's facts, and salute to the GOAT, right? Man, because the GOAT is focused. And I was saying, let's watch this again. Well, this is excellently said, because it's the truth. Everybody.
Last night on my show I talked about the struggle. You know, a lot of YouTube creators now who have kind of like jumped on the bandwagon and start with like, oh, I have 1,000 followers, I'm so fucking talented. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to earn your way to the top. That's why I did it for you. I did all the hard work. I did the heavy lifting, and then I got where I am, and you kind of became Turtle Boy adjacent, and you know, you took some like there's a lot of crossover. Like, let's be honest, some of these people, no names of course, would have 0 followers. Like if it weren't for being adjacent to me. I mean, that's not a big deal, but like I actually earned it. Like this is the olden days. They never had to do this. They never had this. Just look at this masterpiece. Look at that.
Look at the masterpiece. Y'all got to understand where he coming from when he say that, man. This was a star journalist on the rise, right? So once again, that's not cocky. That's not arrogance. That's letting the truth come to the power, and the power come to the truth, right? And a lot of people who missing that and letting that go through one ear and not the other, just fly over their head like it's an ego. If I know there's no ego, that's the truth. And what they say, the truth is like what a big pill is. It's hard for you cocksuckers to swallow. Masterpiece. Look, did you see the look in his eyes? Do y'all understand what that man done been through? What he's still going through? How he clearly became a fucking target for fighting for injustice and corruption. And you know what the GOAT said going through all of this? You know, he said in his shows, you know, people asked him a question, would you do it again? He said, in a fucking heartbeat. Stop playing with him. But people ain't built like that. That's different. Right? And another thing I took out that clip, he said, no name. Boy, I like that shit. Boy, that's game that's Go Talk 101 and free game. And they gave me free game, man. Like, I don't even, no names. I don't do that no more. No names. Go Talk 101. Free game right there. Pay attention. Yeah, look, pay attention. Like, you can't let this fly over your head. Like, I know y'all got to, y'all got to really look at Cuz and see how Cuz coming. Y'all know I'm talking about the GOAT, you know, like I know I'm just turned up.
Last night on my show, I talked about the struggle. You know, a lot of YouTube creators now who have kind of like jumped on the bandwagon and start with like, oh, I have 1,000 followers. I'm so fucking talented.
People from Sharon, also located in Norfolk County.
Stop there right there. Like I said, the struggle. Right. Yep, exactly, Miss Lily. Agreed. The struggle. Man, you know, we're like, I ain't fucking with nobody who done went against the grain on the GOAT. You know why? Because it is millions of people, and I don't even know the number in the United States of America, and what he doing, this at the center of it is fighting for all our constitutional rights, right? So I could never like fuck with nobody who went against the GOAT like that, because I don't trust them. Right? What you say, Ella? I was so offended. Does he even understand how hard it was to his I'm sorry. I ain't see it. Right? He said he talked about the struggle. Like, man, if I ever get a chance to interview the GOAT, it's gonna be like real, like just real talk, right? You know, I thought to myself, how could I do it? Should I do it like, no, it's gonna be real, common sense talk. And it's gonna be properly did, right? But it's like you talked about the struggle. This man who did the right thing, the struggle of being falsely accused and charged, right? And you got fucking coward ass people out here making fun of that. Fuck all y'all. He ain't had to spend $1 million, and it's counting, in lawyer fees, right? Man, stop playing with me, man. Our constitutional rights mean every fucking thing. I don't give a fuck, you know. Like I stay like this. You know, if the GOAT say he cool with somebody, I ain't gonna say nothing bad about him, but it's just certain that I will never fuck with. Right? I forgive people, but I can never forget what people put the GOAT through. Over a bitch ass, punk ass recording They made that recording like it was the album of the year. He won a Grammy. The fuck? The struggle. I think about all of that. No names. And I say this: if the shoe fit, put that bitch on. Yes, I'm talking to you. You know, I don't, and will ever, you know, yeah, man. But it's like I thought to myself, if I ever had that opportunity to do that, how would I do it? Should I try to be old, to be articulate? No. Because, see, I think like that because of me coming from the boxing world, you know, it's raw in the cut. Yeah, you have to know your shit, but, you know, I'm thinking about the journalism of you know, like true crime and injustice and corruption, and I'll let it go with it. You know, you don't have to be another way. You can still hit the points. The struggle. This man has been locked up and condemned. He's been able to go out around his surrounding place where he had, but he's really condemned. All right? And I'm talking about the GOAT, aka Aiden Corney, aka Cheddar Boy. If you don't fucking understand what I'm talking about, then just let it fly off your head. He been condemned since this shit happened 4.5, almost 5 years ago. This dude is walking around on bail. This man has 2 great children. This man come from a great family. This man went to college, got out, became a teacher, and did it for 10 plus years. And if we see how the GOAT go hard, just imagine him as a teacher in the way he teach. That's why when you talking to the guy, you got to understand this is a teacher. And like and y'all know, I don't gaslight because I'm talking about the GOAT, and he used to be a teacher, right? I'm talking about all teachers, right? Because if we didn't have teachers, just using the GOAT, using the OG example, we wouldn't have guys like them, right? Who'll be able to do what they do, right? Teachers, we wouldn't have great women like Melanie Little, Andrea Burkhart, able to do what they do, and a lot more. Just mention certain names, so don't feel left out. It's not about that. Just show y'all understanding. We won't have great teachers create the GOAT to become a 3-time award-winning journalist. Stop playing with me. This is different talk. Like, my walks be different, right? I don't know what it is, but my walks just be different. They do. I don't, you know, and we gonna go hard, whether it's almost 50 people watching me on X, or 16, 17 people watching me on her. And I go, I mean this shit. How long we been on here? It don't even feel like 2 hours out. Boy, I feel like I'm just gonna, and we ain't even got to that front. It's just when he say the struggle is real, man, fuck all y'all who went against him. Yeah, I mentioned no name, man. You know, I'll never mention nobody's name again, but I don't fuck with people who went against the GOAT. And everything he going through, him being fucking prisoner in his own great work he did. And like I said, hit the teacher point. Teachers are just as important. Teachers should be paid like fucking doctors, right? Like I am happy that the GOAT was able to come over here and do his excellent journalism work. But I'm speaking on all teachers, right? They should be paid like doctors. Teachers lead our kids to be the future. Why are they fucking got to have fucking summer jobs and say, you know, like, come on now, man. He didn't get it either until he told her to school where this man talk like about, but he built, you know, just if he look, boy. I'm glad you told me that, Helen, because he built like that. Like it's crazy that he would teach at a school where you have trouble kids, because he built like that. Y'all see his work now, the great work, not the falsely accused bullshit that they got trying to put against him. Like real time, teachers should be paid like fucking doctors, lawyers, and all that shit. Why the fuck? And no disrespect to the lawyers or nothing, because I'm not in your pocket. This ain't got nothing to do with y'all. But I don't think y'all better than teachers. Sorry. I don't think y'all better than veterans or nothing. Sorry. It's so many people in this world who should be getting paid on that type of level. Right? Like these teachers, like you have a lot of teachers like quitting, whether they doing it because they want to pursue something else or it just ain't doing me no good, right? You know, because I was a headache like a mother shut your mouth in school, but I did good and eventually graduated and I became a better person. But I know a lot of kids was headaches. You had good students, kids who out of control. You know, you have excellent the special teachers who teach the kids, you know, who have disabilities, right? Like they got to deal with all of us every day, and God bless them for doing that. Why ain't they paid like doctors? And look, man, stop this. Like I'm so serious, man. Like that, and I didn't know that. I didn't know that the GOAT taught at a school with troubled kids, but it makes sense because he built like that. Like I said, look at his work. He do right here, and I ain't got the fucking gas. Like this is truth. The fuck. The struggle. He come out here and it was free Karen Reed. No, it's Karen Reed free. They put these bullshit charges on him, man. What is this? And now let's get to the nitty gritty. He's insanely insightful. Facts, Mrs. I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Cause you're right. The children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Because we are the world. Hold up. We are the future. What did the kids say? They are the ones to make a better day. So let's start giving them hundreds and thousands and fucking millions of dollars to these teachers who job standard add up to that. But all teachers should be they should be paid greatly, right? But we do all our teachers good, right? How enjoyable for them, or how hard work, right? But it's consequences though, just like it is for people who get big time money, right? The teachers ain't able to get comfortable and not enjoy their work. They should get paid like that. I'm sorry, y'all. There's some shit I just don't understand. But let's go to Hakai. The great Larry Foreman. Hello, everybody. And this one got me pissed.
Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to Buckle Up, It's the Law with Attorney Larry Foreman. I know, I'm somber again. You're getting somber, Larry, today, because Larry is pissed. Larry is ticked off. Today I learned that Massachusetts State Police, the Internal Affairs Division, and the Police Training Unit have been aware of Michael Proctor's text messages that are being released now in June of 2026. Yeah, they have known about these bloody text messages as soon as trial number 1 was over. And now we have the documents to prove it. So let's go over them together. So let's see what it says. This is dated September 30th, 2024. The Department of State Police, Division of Standards and Training, Office of Professional Integrity and Accountability. It's addressed to Captain Bruce O'Rourke, Commanding Officer, Office of Professional Integrity and Accountability, from Detective Lieutenant David Toomey, Office of Professional Integrity and Accountability, and the subject is Michael Proctor. So to give you an idea in your head of what space we are in. So this is September 30th, 2024. That means Michael Proctor has already testified in trial number 1. Unfortunately, at the time, all they had was access to some text messages regarding what he said about Karen Read, calling her the C word, the leaky balloon knot, all of that stuff. We don't have to get into it. You know where this is going, especially if you're a regular viewer of this channel. So that's already happened a couple of months prior, 3 months prior, okay, in trial number 1. Trial number 2 is about to begin in about 7.5 months. Hank Brennan has already been assigned this case a couple of weeks prior, and trial number 2 has not started. And of course, Michael Proctor is still, at the time of this writing of this letter, is still a Massachusetts State Police trooper. Okay, so those are the things that you have to keep in mind as we read this letter together.
Did y'all hear this shit? So you bitches been knew about it. You sleazy bitches, boy. And fuck the Massachusetts judicial system as a record company label as fucking hoe. Fuck you bitches, man. Y'all been had this. But Larry is great at what he do, man. Cause we having me on one, right? Cause when he getting into it, but his breakdown is special. So y'all been had this. It's more diabolical. I know a lot of people may not seen this, but if you ain't, you're gonna see it now. It's more diabolical. But just I want you to think about that. This bitch ass judicial system and police focuses, they've been having Proctor phone and the bigot phone. Now, I'll ask y'all this. Why ain't the Alfred Hitchcock looking ass judge just dropped Turtle Boy case complete? Why this ain't dropped yet? Like, remember, this is the second time I'm asking y'all. But I could have brought it up a lot more times. But remember the first time, punch an N in the face for Retribution Day. Oh, we got to call black folks. Oh, let the ends kill themselves. Oh, remember, he's so disturbed with the USA for letting the piece of shit disgraceful dude who name start with an H commit genocide to the Jewish people and other people. Are you fucking kidding me? And the GOAT case ain't dropped fucking yet. Massachusetts, what the fuck is we doing? Like I could, this judicial system need to be disrespected in the most vile fucking way. What the fuck is this judge doing? What the fuck is you looking at? You want to be on TV because you know Turtle Boy is a superstar motherfucker? Is that what you want to do? You want to have a lights, camera, action, so your fucking people could see your fucking triple chin on fucking camera? So you say, I am or somebody. Man, fuck you. The fuck is taking you so long? Hey, y'all. This is the reason why we is in this community for injustice and corruption. Look at all the other stuff that, like the big first Mega Motion, right? Like I ain't able to, you know everything that was in the Mega Motion, right? Why so many motions? Now we got a motion to compel. We got to do that too. I'm shout out to the beautiful Helen Keller. I did get your email and I did reply. I said, can't wait. Because with you mentioning his name, I ain't even clicked on it yet, but when you mentioned his name, like I think of him, they was in the mob. This is mob mentality here. Yeah, exactly. Look how fast Colin read. Like this is. Y'all, 1 second. Let me go to a quick break.
I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right 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 one, yeah. I'm not the one, I'm the right one. I walking like a bird at cold look.
My bad. My people had a quick call real quick. What? 2 years? See, I talk real talk. I'm not trying to be fancy with y'all. All right? And I'm not, I can't, like, we got the real talk. What the fuck, 2 years? You bitches been knowing about this, fucking Morrissey, you piece of shit. But you diabolical bitches. Oh, it gets worse than this. This is Look, this is shocking. Let's continue. This got me mad, y'all.
Subject, Trooper Michael Proctor. Inquiry number such and such. The facts of the case. On Monday, July 8th, 2024, Trooper Michael Proctor was relieved of duty. I apologize. So he was already relieved, but he has not been sanctioned and fired yet. I apologize. On that same date, Trooper Proctor's department cellular phone was given to Major Leonard Coppernath, Deputy Division Commander, Division of Investigation Services. On July 9th, Detective Lieutenant Kevin Dwyer, Office of Professional Integrity and Accountability, took custody of this cellular phone and stored it in a secured internal affairs evidence storage room located on the second floor of MSP General Headquarters in Framingham on the same date. On July 10th, 2024, at 10:51 a.m., Detective Lieutenant Dwyer brought this phone to the cybercrime unit located at 50 Maple Street in Milford to have the phone analyzed by a computer forensics expert. The phone was then taken back to the Internal Affairs evidence room at 6:50 p.m. The cellular phone was entered into the ACISS evidence tracking by Detective Lieutenant Jeffrey Perry of the Computer Crimes Unit under the ACISS case numbers such and such and such and such. An extraction of the phone was conducted on the same day by Lieutenant Matthew Lavoie, Critical Incident Technical Investigation Team. The ACISS evidence report created by Detective Lieutenant Perry has been submitted with this report as Exhibit 1.
Oh my. Oh, really? You bitches been having all this. And fuck all you bitch ass pussycat people who took part in this and then bring this out and showing it now. Cause all you bitches think is helping y'all the whole face. No, you bitches is in trouble. I ain't lost faith, man, cause Tim Brady and Mark Badero, man, that's the new super team. Right, super team. Man, that new motion to compel that this fucking Alfred Hitchcock looking ass judge making them steady do it's been, the proof has already been in the pudding, right? But as more stuff come out, this stuff is devastating. What came out about Proctor, right? When Karen Reed now filed that, salute to her and her team. It's devastating. This shit should be over. Remember, y'all, the GOAT been going through this for 4.5 years. What about him? As a upstanding citizen who doing the right thing, who have 2 children, who he want to take to do things and probably explore the United States and probably even go take them overseas. I'm not sure. I don't know. But it's probably something that if he didn't want to probably ever go overseas, I'm not sure if he did or he did. Think about everything he went through now, how much he wanted to explore, of how he's totally getting fucked right in our face, right? But it's not going to go through because we have the super team. But it has went this far, right? By this fuckery of individuals. Remember, the GOAT was just playing, I think he was playing the beautiful Samantha, I Don't Belong girl. I think that's the name of the YouTube channel. Y'all make sure y'all go subscribe to her. She played that clip on there where you know, that fucking Brian McFabbert said, oh, how can we do this? It'll take 30 to 50 people. Well, duh, you bitch ass dude. We see all these police stations in the surrounding areas are connected. As a matter of fact, that Boston has been, and the Massachusetts has been some of the most dirtiest cops ever. Shout out to the beautiful Helen Keller, because she put me on game about how all these fucking police officers retire. I mean, or resign when they facing when they face, I know what I'm trying to say, facing problems or got rolled up or something, and they'll resign before that and go join another fucking police station in another place. The fuckery. Ain't that right here? And it was a 1,700 plus page documentary. I mean, a document put out, and wasn't Flannery name put in it, the great and beautiful Helen Keller. She put me on game, man. Helen Keller is the truth. And she don't play. Like, I was like, I couldn't believe it face. Yeah, I remember that commercial where they said beat him, bigger face. Like, when I seen that, like, it's been fuckery in Massachusetts for a long time. Let's call it how we see it. They fucked up down there in the judicial and to being crooked and all that shit. How the fuck people, God bless y'all, because y'all have strength in Massachusetts, the good people, because they've been dirty down there for a long time. And class they retired with full pensions, yeah. Their names they protected too, yeah, man. It's crazy. Seeing this fucking it was this fucking story that I played. This fucking black dude, fucking stupid fucking idiot, finna face trouble. And this motherfucker was like drug dealing. Helen put me on that. Drug dealing, and because he quit. Oh, okay. I'm gonna just go to next couple of towns over and get high. The fucker. And this judge in the Go case. Like I said, I don't agree with everything that Go say. It ain't. Look, I'm talking about this one particular thing. I don't agree. He say, why we mad at the judge at the last hearing for the mega motion? Because she didn't even have to have no mega motion. And then we heard the mega motion, and it's fucking in consideration still. It shouldn't be. Right? Like they say, judges are supposed to be fair, balanced, and impartial. The judicial system supposed to be that. Right? But like y'all, I truly understand it. Do y'all understand the magnitude of what the go? So I understand why he said that. Because the GOAT probably seen a look that he ain't seen from other judges, right? Going through this case, right? But my thing is, GOAT, we was mad. It's because it's when the mega motion came out, right? Or you know, this shouldn't even. And then he telling us about, when I know in court, right? I forgot, I got to look up the definition. In a case like this, like a judge, you know, has the power to use his basic common sense, right? And the common sense, I mean, and the evidence was there. It was slapping all of us in the face, like even before the mega motion. But what these fucking crooked bastards are doing, they are making him spend all this money, right? And look, Mark Betterow and Tim Bradle, listen, I'm glad they getting out because they deserve every penny, right? Because this bigger than money, right? But see, when I think about the GOAT and how he got 2 children, right? And this money should be, this is college funds, tuition, big houses, and everything else he could have did, right? For not only him, his kids, and his family. And it had to go for this false shit. And that man get up every day and still fight the fight. Man, stop playing with me, man. Oh, let me continue to go this next because I'm pissed. I'm sorry, y'all.
Here is Exhibit 1 from the extraction. On July 12th, so 2 days later, 2024, at 10, I don't know why 10:51 a.m. is like their time of choice. Maybe it's just a coincidence, but whatever. The cellular phone was taken out of evidence for review of its contents. It was resecured back in the Internal Affairs evidence room at 5:38 p.m. on August 2nd, 2024. Detective Lieutenant Scott Cooper, Office of Professional Integrity and Accountability, and I assessed Trooper Proctor's iCloud account using the login email address for Michael D. Proctor at state.massachusetts.us, which is his former official email address that he used in the course of his duties. The cloud had the following data: 362.9 total megabytes, 0 photos, consisting of 0 megabyte of photo data, and 205.7 megabytes of documents. I think the first one should have said video. There were 10 items contained within the downloaded files of the account. They were described as follows. So we've got a video file of a snow-covered parking lot. There's another one and another one. Weekly DIS notes, some Ring videos in a zip file, more videos of snow-covered driveway, and that's basically A through J. You can see it on your screen if you need to pause the video if you want to review. I'm not going to go through it individually. You can see it right there. There were no notes and no events on the account's calendar. Several contacts remained in the account. On Friday, September 6, 2024, I captured several screenshots of the iCloud data from the website iCloud.com using the login email listed above in paragraph 2. A copy of the screenshot, which captures the iCloud storage data, has been attached to this report as Exhibit 2, and a copy of the screenshot depicting the download data has been attached to this report as Exhibit 3. A copy of the screenshot depicting the account's iCloud homepage has been attached to this report as Exhibit 4. Then, on Sunday, August 7th, 2024, I transported this phone to the Secure Computer Crime Unit in Milford, so Lieutenant Matthew Lavoie of the Critical Incident Technical Investigations Team could perform a second extraction on the phone. On September 13th, 2023, Lieutenant Lavoie provided me with 2 investigative reports, such and such and such and such, and one of them details actions taken on July 10th to conduct the initial extraction. The other describes the actions taken to conduct the second extraction on August 7th. 2024, of course. The extraction reports have been attached to this report as Exhibit 5. An additional chain of custody log notes associated with the transfer of the work cellular phone assigned to Trooper Proctor are attached as Exhibit 6. On Thursday.
Oh, really? Let's continue. Let's just continue.
6. On Thursday, August 29, 2024, I provided the results of Lieutenant Lavoie's second extraction on August 7, 2024 to Assistant District Attorney Lisa Beatty, Norfolk County DA's office. On Wednesday, September 4, 2024, I reviewed the iCloud data with Norfolk County Assistant District Attorney Pamela Alford and Assistant DA Beatty. I was able to provide them with a downloaded copy of the 10 items listed in paragraph 2. Signed, David Toomey, Detective Lieutenant, Office of Professional Integrity and Accountability. So this is the report from 2024 showing that Michael Proctor's phone has been officially extracted and all of the data. So the text messages that we are receiving now, the public is seeing for the first time, are almost 2 years old. Think about that. The police investigative unit already had their greasy hands on all of Michael Proctor's stuff about 725 days ago, and they've reviewed it over 700 days ago. Why have we heard about it for the first time earlier this month? Can somebody please tell me? This is wild.
760 plus days ago? Wow. Y'all been having this before the second trial started? Why we just never reviewed it? Y'all make that make sense. But let's continue, because this is the last clip, because Larry Foreman is absolute truth, bro.
Here are some of the screenshots, by the way. This is the iCloud storage showing 205.7 megabytes of documents and 157.2 megabytes of iCloud backup data, possibly videos. I mean, they're saying no photos. You seriously want to tell me there are no photos at all? Like 0 photos? I don't buy it. I don't believe it. In the downloads folder screenshot, you can clearly see driveway, snow on the driveway, just like was described in the report. There's DIS Weekly, notes, the Ring video, of course, that we talked about, and a few other small videos. I want to know what's in that zip file. That's what I want to know. So this seems very suspect that, first of all, his account seems to be very light, very sparse, not very information heavy, which is suspicious. I don't buy it, first of all. Second of all, I just can't believe that, like I said, they've been sitting on his text messages for 2 years. 2 years the public was in the dark. Can you imagine if all of this stuff had come out in trial number 2, how devastating it would have been to Hank Brennan to have to deal with all that stuff? Which begs another question. Did Hank know? You can't possibly tell me that Hank did not know. That's why he didn't call Michael Proctor the second trial. There it is. He knew. He must have known. Otherwise, he would have called Proctor. The stuff from trial number 1, that was the tip of the iceberg, as we now know. And Hank Brennan knew that, and that's why he made the shot. He called the shot. He made the strategic call. We are not going to call Michael Proctor because I don't know what they know. Because I know there's a lot out there, and I don't know how much they have. And that's a big problem for us. And maybe the lawyers had some of this stuff. I don't think they had all of it. Otherwise, they would have used it in the trial, by God. But this is nuts. This is crazy that MSP has been sitting on this stuff for so long. I mean, 24 months, folks, is a long time to just be, these are just racist texts. You have to understand, this is a police officer that has been arresting people, investigating crimes, putting people in jail. People are in jail as a result of this man's actions. And we talked about this before. We got to talk about it again. How many cases are going to have to be overturned, re-looked at, and investigated because of this man? How many people are going to be released from jail over the next few months and years because of this man's actions? Despicable. So anyway, folks, I hope you...
Are you kidding me? Yeah, one second. Listen to this again.
Here are some of the screenshots, by the way. This is the iCloud storage showing 205.7 megabytes of documents and 157.2 megabytes of iCloud backup data, possibly videos. I mean, they're saying no photos. You seriously want to tell me there are no photos at all? Like 0 photos? I don't buy it. I don't believe it. In the downloads folder screenshot, you can clearly see driveway, snow on the driveway, just like was described in the report. There's DIS Weekly, notes, the Ring video, of course, that we talked about, and a few other small videos. I want to know what's in that zip file. That's what I want to know. So this seems very suspect that, first of all, his account seems to be very light, very sparse, not very information heavy, which is suspicious. I don't buy it, first of all. Second of all, I just can't believe that, like I said, they've been sitting on his text messages for 2 years. 2 years. The public was in the...
Did you hear that? No photos? I don't fucking buy it. MSP, man, fuck it. You're the fucking worst of the worst. Y'all, it ain't even no compare. All you bitches dirty who was involved in this, y'all the same. But MSP, you pieces of dog shit. Y'all had this for 2 years? Oh, like Larry hit. Oh, Hank Brennan, your bitch ass knew about this too, bitch. That's why your bitch ass think Carl Proctor. It wasn't just because of them fucking. You bitches knew everything, you dirty son of a bitches. Man, stop playing with me, man. Man, stop playing with me, y'all. I'm gonna say my last shit, right? Last 5 minutes, right? But I want everybody to know, listen, before y'all got to help me get my game up. Y'all got to share this for me. Y'all got to hype each one of these videos up. We got to get these algorithms and limbs up. I need y'all help because I'm in it to win it. I'm not here to play. I'm for real about this. And the only way we're going to get this message, if we get these videos out there, we need to build the algorithm. And I beg y'all, please help me hype the videos, like the videos, share the videos, anything you can. And I am finna get a TikTok real soon and Instagram and all that other stuff so we could be on multiple streams. But I really need y'all help because I mean this shit. That's why I appreciate the OG with everything in me, because if it wasn't for the OG LFA, the Dundada, you know, like I wouldn't even be in this community. I'd still be just doing boxing, right? But I'm indebted now, all right? And if I'm going to give a brief about the OG. If y'all want to hear how much gratitude I got for the OG, go listen to it, because the OG has been very instrumental in this Freak Turtle Boy movement, lead character in my position when it comes to this. It's me, and he is the truth, man. You know, like that's why I ride with the OG. You know, like for real, and I appreciate him with everything in me. Like real talk, if it weren't like Turtle Boy, if it weren't for the goats, like the goat said, right here. Look what he said real quick.
Last night on my show I talked about the struggle. You know, a lot of YouTube creators now who have kind of like jumped on the bandwagon and start with like, oh, I have 1,000 followers, I'm so fucking talented. You didn't have to do this. You didn't have to earn your way to the top. That's why I did it for you. I did all the hard work. I did the heavy lifting. And then I got where I am, and you kind of became Turtle Boy adjacent. And, you know, you took some like there's a lot of crossover. Like, let's be honest, some of these people.
we know that's the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, right? Because he the reason why a lot of people, including myself, was able to come in this movement and make something for themselves. Thank you, GOAT. Right? And not just that, the GOAT shouting anybody out, like what was bigger than that? Telling people to, like, come on, man, stop playing. Like, and what they done did, man, I'm forever indebted to them dudes, cause right, wrong, or fucking the difference. I don't give a fuck what nobody think. Right? But listen, y'all. I really need y'all. Let's turn this up, right? Because I'm not here to play, right? I am focused, man. Like, every time I'm focused, but like this shit mean everything to me, right? And I am going to continue to go hard, right? Because like I say, when me getting on YouTube, the OG, that's all him, me understanding about this case, it was the GOAT. The GOAT is the reason why I knew about this move. Then I seen the OG. But the OG is the reason why I'm hearing them guys like, man, say, stop playing with me. Like, real talk. Like, man, like, I look, and I hope anything that everybody do, you know, get everybody who on the right side of this movement motivation. But my thing is, everybody, this is the thing right here. I tell my boys, 10 years old, 4 years old, get 1% better every day. You know, like I'm saying, you want to get as much as you can, but I just want you to get that 1% better every day, because that's going to add up, right? And that's what we got to do to this movement, you know, like for this injustice and corruption, and especially when we on this side, because y'all know it's all about free the GOAT. We do. Yeah, you try to experience stuff and think you could be articulate and try to read the documents and stuff like that. Hey, this not me. I let great people do that. I just like to hear them do it and give them my 2 cents and then say the other things I'm saying, because, you know, I know how to do that and I know how to do that well. Right? But this what this about. You know, you're pretty cool, so let's fucking go. This is what this about. Man, community over everything. Fuck the outside noise. Fuck them. If you feel like I'm talking to you, well then I'm talking to you. If the shoe fit, put that bitch on. Fuck you. We got more important shit to do over here. You bitches can't take the heat. Get the fuck out the motherfucking kitchen. Stop playing. Man, I'm so on one right now and motivated as ever. Like, you know, me, not, you know, me being in this community, I didn't know about the Richard Allen case, but I'm glad that I know about it now. I hate the fact that I didn't know about it earlier, but, you know, you can't help what you can't control. You know, I didn't know this case right here was so bigger, but, you know, you hear a lot of these Me Too bitches out here talking about old women and shut the fuck up. It did used to be like that, and this injustice still for women out here. I said, my mother raised me, so I want all women to have every opportunity, like whoop-de-whoop, that a man could have, right? And I mean that with everything in me. And it was the Me Too season, and the devil is so, but there ain't no more Me Too season, bitches, because it's for the man. We need that same back, and it ain't on that. It's just the man need attention, just like the women. The Richard Allen need his attention, but he was a man. They say this and that. The courtroom's closed. You hear this information, this bullshit, and you see how diabolical and fucked up it is, right? And we just look at the man, right, and knowing that he feces locked up in a fucking prison on pre-trial like Bob Marley. So the fuck this never posted. Man, I love y'all to death, man. I love y'all to death. Right, I'm all about this community. I'm saying fuck you if you ain't with this community. I ain't saying no names. You know, I'm a talk. I ain't in and all that. Right, and all that's about this community. And I love to have my popcorn for anybody else who do it, but I just know, like, I ain't saying no names no more. You suckers out here know what the fuck y'all is. Right? And then the GOAT, first off, like, stop playing. That's everything over the fucking mustard seed fucking bullshit. Richard Allen, that's over everything. Mustard seed fucking bullshit, man. Stop playing with me. You know, me, myself, and I cocksuckers out here. What the fuck? I need to have some humanity, like, real talk. Like when the GOAT said, you know, when that's the masterpiece, that's the truth. I hate people who can't respect a motherfucker who put in work and could talk his shit and say, yeah, I did that. Yeah, he did. He should be, and if he don't be, man, they both should be paid. But ain't nobody took more vicious of a hit and targeted maliciously out of retaliatory, however you want to say it, of him doing his 3-time award-winning journalistic work. Man, he should never have to worry about money again. He should be richer than all. And I know he is going to be. And he deserved that shit. Because guess what? He had the kahunas to do it. Man, I love everybody to death. Y'all keep on rocking with me. Support the channel if you can. Cash out, Venmo, Super Chat. That all help. But most important, it's the main thing that helps. Share the video. Like the video. Hype the video. Y'all, they help get them algorithm and them's up, right? Shout out to all the turtle riders. Y'all know how we coming over here. We're a movement, we're a community. Shout out to all the cranks. Thank you for welcoming me in. I know how y'all coming. I know how y'all moving. I'm like that. I'm with all of that. Man, I love y'all to death. See y'all soon.
I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right 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 one, yeah. I'm not the one, I'm the right one. I walking like a bird, cold look, clear aim. You want to smoke, I heard it. You talk big, all wordy, all bark, no bite. You can't win this fight. I seen your hand shake when the room got quiet. I don't need a threat, I bring it, then I write, yeah. Tick, tick, hear that whistle, step too close, get the missile. Blood in my eyes, stealing my jaw, say my name once, then stand by the law. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I don't just crowd, I let them come. I stare hit hard like a loaded drum. You keep on talking, I keep on moving. Your chest gets loud, but your legs ain't proving. You want that title, you want that crown. I take one look and I shut it down. I crash when the flow gets mean. I came in clean, let the scene pristine. Tick, tick, hear that whistle. Step too close, get the missile. Blood in my eyes, steel in my jaw. Say my name once, then stand by the law. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I don't bend, I don't break, I don't flinch, I don't fake. Every shot you throw just feeds my pace. Every lie you spit, I put back in your face. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah. You came for when you left with none. I'm the right one, yeah. I'm not the one, yeah. I'm the right one, yeah.